Cool. So, hello. I'm Adam English. This is for Raw 12:51 AM. I'm here with BLOXX.
Hey.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
How you doing, BLOXX?
Cause I know, oh, she's the greatest at it. And I know, oh, she's the greatest at it.
For me, and I know a lot of people at Raw, the station that we're doing, you're one of the most exciting bands around at the moment. And obviously you've been on tour with the likes of Sundara Karma, In Heaven, and now the Wombats. How does it feel to be kind of recognised by these big kind of bands like this?
It's great. I think it's giving us a doorway to, kind of succeed what we want to succeed. And it's fun because we get to meet all these bands that we listen to.
Yeah, it's quite surreal on the fact that half of these bands that we're touring with now, like, we just used to listen to.
Yeah.
And, like, we still obsess over. So it's really brilliant when, like, we get to hang out with them and they get to know us, and then it's like we feel really, like, not, like, important, but, like, it makes us feel so much, like, better.
Yeah, because you were fans of them and now they kind of recognise your artwork kind of thing. So the first time I saw you was Truck last year, I think, or the year before. I can't remember.
Yeah, last year.
And I was blown away. Since then, how has the journey been as a band? Has it been like as expected, or has it been faster than you thought it would be? How's the kind of succession been?
I guess it's been kind of fast. I mean, everyone says that to us, like we've just kind of blown up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I guess, again, we started off, with one single that we released by ourselves, and Truck was our first proper festival, and it was kind of the moment, we've always said this, but that was the moment we kind of realised that, like, shit was getting real.
Yeah, yeah.
Things were getting real. Sorry.
It's alright, you can swear, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Yeah. What was that? No, it was the moment, and like when we refer back to when people ask us a question, or when did you realise that you were kind of starting to make waves in the music industry, and we always refer back to that day. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Truck was a big moment for you.
Massively.
Very nice. I want to talk about a little bit about your kind of songwriting. I don't know if you can hear the sound check in the background. I hope it doesn't come through. A lot of your songs seem very personal. They're about relationships or that kind of, How does it feel taking something so personal and like putting it out in the public domain like that? Is it a strange experience, kind of going on stage and singing about this?
It was for well, it's not our first single. I mean, our third single, Coke. Was that our third? Fourth?
It was our
Fourth.
Third. No, it was our third.
Coke came out. Didn't Curtains come out before Coke? Our fourth single.
Yeah.
It came out before we re-recorded it and stuff. It came out a couple years ago, and that was a really, really personal song for me.
Yeah.
So singing it now, I guess it's kind of lost the whole stigma around it because I do it so much.
Right.
But at first it was weird. Like, this was a song about this old mate that I felt like special about singing, and now it's just like a song I sing on stage every night.
So do you come kind of like desensitized to it in a way? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think kind of it still means a lot, obviously, but it meant so much more back in the days when it was just personal. But
Yeah,
now
of
it's
course.
Kind of public.
Yeah.
I'm in love with her pale face, and I'm chewing on the tiny taste, but I don't like the way she talks to me.
I was going to talk about your headline tour. Obviously, you've got a 5-date headline tour coming up in May. Tell me a bit about it. Are you excited? Is it going to be a good time? Yeah.
Super excited. We're coming to Birmingham.
Very nice.
We're playing the Castle Falcon, and it'll be our first ever Birmingham headline. So we love Birmingham.
They're a good crowd.
The crowd's always nice to us, and I got a lot of friends here, so it'll be really cool. Our headline tour is like our first ever headline shows. We've never really done headline shows.
Yeah.
So it's going to be weird, but it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of on the way to hopefully selling one of them out, and to be able to on our first ever headline tour, to be able to sell at least one
huge
show
achievement.
out
Yeah.
would be,
Which show is it? Out of interest.
The Manchester one.
Oh wow, cool.
We have for some reason, unbeknown to me, apparently they love us there.
Okay.
And
You have no idea why?
I think it's because there's a big music scene in Manchester.
Oh, definitely,
and
yeah.
We've done quite a few shows there. We've played with Sundara, we've done the Wombats, we did In Heaven, Pale Waves, we did Night Cafe.
We
played Neighbourhood Fair.
Oh, of course, yeah.
We didn't think we'd do that.
Yeah.
We just packed the room out.
We
were
had
just like,
someone
okay.
there.
I suppose festivals is always kind of a hit and miss, isn't it? Like, what's the feeling like when you get on stage and you see actually there's a lot of people here? Is it like?
It's amazing, yeah. It's the best feeling.
Yeah, it's even when you come on stage early and you think there's going to be no one there and there's actually loads of people there, you're kind of like, oh wow.
Yeah, of course.
It came early to see us, basically. Yeah. Thank you. High five.
So going on from, obviously you got your tour in May, you're playing to crowds that are technically not your crowds. I mean, obviously there's a difference between playing to your crowds and the Wombats crowd, for example. But what makes, in your experience, just a bad crowd in general, or what makes a bad crowd and a good crowd?
A bad crowd are people who just stand still and stare
Yeah.
like that.
And take 5 seconds after the first song to clap.
Yeah,
That's the worst.
Yeah, it sucks. Like we always get so downhearted because we think we've like literally just been judged for half an hour, and then the best crowds are the ones like in Manchester
Circle
and
pits,
Birmingham that do circle pits for us.
Also really
and
energetic.
shoulders.
Yeah,
Nice.
Energetic,
Yeah.
and if the crowd is really quiet, we don't want to move around. We're just like,
Yeah, of course.
thanks for coming.
It's kind of embarrassing. You don't want to give your everything when you feel people are just like not taking it in.
Yeah, exactly.
So when the crowd are just as energetic as we are, then we feed off of them, and I think
It's like a fulfilling moment, right? Yeah.
That being said, though, I feel like when the crowd is still bad, like we still
we still
we
go
still
for it.
pour
Oh, of
our
course.
talent.
So, couple last questions. What's the immediate future for you guys? I mean, more EPs, album? What are we kind of looking? What's the landscape for BLOXX looking like?
A new single,
Okay,
New single coming out soon.
May time.
very nice. In time for the tour?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's I think one of our most exciting singles for us anyway, personally.
Cool.
Heavier than normal.
Oh, good, cool.
Yeah, I guess I don't think it's heavier more than just
It's like
Janek, isn't it?
Paramore-ish song, yeah. It is.
I sense some disagreement here.
90s
I
maybe.
love Paramore.
Yeah.
But
Always
it's just
Paramore.
always Paramore.
Because if we have heavier songs, it sounds like Paramore.
We do not sound like Barry.
There's nothing about us.
Can confirm.
And then maybe an EP and hopefully record deal. Hopefully, yes, need a record deal.
Yeah, get them a record deal,
Hit
people.
Hit up
BLOXX.
record deal, dude.
Okay, so final question I want to ask is a question I kind of always ask in my interviews. What's the difference between BLOXX on a record and BLOXX on stage? What
So much.
what do you bring to the stage? What can you give crowds that you can't get on a
We
record?
thrive off of this thing that a lot of people tell us that we're a live band. Yeah, we
Yeah.
thrive off of people telling us that. Like a lot of people who have come to see us, who have been listening to our records and then never seen us, will
Yeah.
come and see us and be kind of shocked. I hope anyway, shocked by how much more energetic and like passionate we
Yeah.
are on stage.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of hard to deter that, like not deter that, but like determine that from a recorded session to an actual place where we can perform.
Like
Right.
you can listen to our music at home, and then if you want to experience our music, that's how I like to
Have
say
to be
it.
there, yeah.
Be there.
I mean, that's how I got into you guys. I mean, I'd heard you before, but then seeing you at Truck, I thought, this is a band to get behind. So go see BLOXX in May.
Yeah, please
Go
do.
see them if you can. They're a great live band.
Thank you.
Bring your friends.
Bring your dogs.
And look out for the new single. What's the new single called? Can you reveal that?
I don't think I'm allowed. Am I allowed? I don't know how it's. Right, second opinion.
Second opinion.
Second opinion.
Cool.
Yeah.
Look out for that. Cheers, guys. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.